Hello, I'm Sketchy Duval, and today I'm here to do some clothing customization, fashion design kind of vibes. I love thrifting, and recently I had the idea that I wanted a pair of like shorts for summer. I only have one pair, so these are like my shorts that I wear like around the house, but when I do laundry and I have to wash them, I have no other shorts to wear, like literally no other just like lounging shorts. So whenever I have to wash those, I'm just like in my underwear. So I wanted to make another pair of shorts. A few weeks ago, I was out thrift shopping and I found a pair of white shorts. They were really cute. They were like cloth, like lounge shorts. They had like some small design on them, but it was like a cute design. I didn't buy them for some reason and I've been regretting it. So I've just been searching around for something similar that could work. I settled on this pair of white sweatpants that I decided I could just cut to whatever length I want and then paint whatever design I want on them. So that's what we're gonna do today. So these are the sweatpants that we're going to work with today. I've already cut them into the size that I want. So for the design I have in mind, I had started designing some ideas on my iPad, just like I took a picture of myself wearing these and tried drawing over it. But then I decided I was so bored, like I just felt so bored because I was like, I'm tired of telling myself that I need to have a plan for everything before I start. I need to embrace being more spontaneous. So I'm just going to trust my creative abilities and I'm gonna go in, see what feels right, and just like free paint on the pants. This is the package or whatever that I keep all of my like Sketchy Duval clothing design stuff in. I have my stencil spray paint boards. I have this binder full of my other stencils, so I have them organized in clear files, like the blueprint sketchy face, the blueprint spray paint sketchy face, Jenny Star, the metal design, the heart, they're all in here. I'm going to just play around with all my stencils and my paints and everything and see what I come up with. One more thing, all of my paint, like my acrylic paint and stuff is in here. So let's finally get started. So I'm here on the floor. This is my painting station. I shoved some cardboard into the shorts because I don't want the paint to bleed between the layers, and also it helps to keep the shape of the clothing while you're painting on it. I think I want the Jenny Star design on here. Let's do like that. Put the eye in there. And I want this to be pink because I love pink, of course. So I'm just going to cover the exposed parts of the pants so that they don't get like pink spray on them. Let's spray. So 3, 2, 1. Let's see. There she is. Okay, so this is like the iris and the pupil or whatever. Let's see, this needs to go back on. There she is. Oh my god, the bird sounds. Okay, the stencil is dry, so now I can flip it and do the other eye. Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1. And then for the inner eye. Okay, I mean, as you can see, it looks stunning. I do have a bunch of acrylic paints here that I've been wanting to try, so I think I'm just gonna go in with those and, you know, see what happens. So I've got my MacBook here on photo booth recording me, and then my phone up here recording more of the shorts because the angle was like stressing me out, so I'm just gonna have 2 angles. You know, we're upgrading the setup here. I have a bunch of spray paint colors, or acrylic paint. So these ones are Turner brand acrylic gouache in pink, light blue, and deep purple. If you know, you know. Then this one is acrylic from the Amsterdam brand, Reflex Rose color. It's so bright. Oh my god. I do want to do like stripes, like horizontal stripes. I think that would be kind of cool. Take the edge of this and use that as a guideline. So starting up at the top of where I want the lines to begin, and then I'm just gonna work my way down from there. And one more teensy tiny one. Yeah, let's do the other side. So I'm really just trying to have fun. It's crazy that I even have to kind of reteach myself how to do that. Recently I've just been feeling like I take art and life and everything so seriously, and I wish I didn't, because I think it's kind of detrimental to not have fun. I think the nature of artists is very turbulent because that's where the art comes from. I think the feeling of wanting to create comes from recognizing turbulence and turmoil and conflict, but also beauty and fun, and that balance can be very daunting and intimidating and confusing itself. I don't really know what I'm saying, I'm just kind of rambling, but maybe that's like the truest form of communication. I don't know. Oh, that's good. Okay, I love that. And then I think I do want to extend it up here because it's looking a little too like matchy. Recently I've been listening a lot to Queef Jerky, their music. It's just really doing it for me. I like how they're just having fun, and the music is actually good. Like the production, the beats and everything, it's actually good. The lyrics are nonsensical, but not in like a try-hard way. It's just a fun way of like, this is just what we came up with. Because like, it's not that important what the lyrics are. It's more about the music itself and like the beat and the vibe of just literally having fun. So I've been finding that kind of inspiring. Also, I'm so like tired of the content creation brain rot that has inevitably taken the world by storm and has kind of infected everyone. But I just think what the so-called creation of art has become via social media is extremely negative and contrived, and I'm just so bored. I'm so bored and I'm so over it. I'm very protective of my art and kind of art in general, because my whole life, that's like, I don't want to say all I've had, but that is like the thing I've had getting me through everything has always been my art, leaning on art as my crutch and my purpose and everything. And I kind of take it personally because it's so important to me. Like, art is so important to me. Anyway, what I like is these shorts. I think I want to do some highlights in the eye. Oh, but it actually looks cool. Oh my god, okay. Well, I love that now. I wanted to figure out how to fill the space up here and here. I came up with this idea of drawing hands. And let's get right into it. So I should start with this hand up here. I know I want the hand coming from the pocket, and I want the wrist to be, I know I want the bottom of the wrist to be like here. So let's start with that. Bottom of the wrist, and then the hand is coming out from over here. So the pinky will be the only finger to be on this side of the seam. So I should get that line in. So the wrist goes into the hand, and then the knuckle of the pinky is about there, and then comes down, and I guess it will end around here. Okay, I should get the top line of the hand in, so the wrist will be around here, and then the hand will come around and down this way. And all of the knuckles will be around this area, so here-ish, and then here. Yeah, this honestly feels so fun to just be like free painting. So when I'm doing my digital art, it's always so strict. When I'm doing everything, I'm always like so strict on myself. So it's nice to give myself the freedom. So I went to university for filmmaking, and one of my professors was like, limitation breeds creativity. He was like, if you have like certain guidelines that you have to follow, then it makes you creative, because you have to figure out how to create what you want within that guideline. So I think I might have taken that a little too far into thinking I needed limitations for everything constantly. But then I got to a point where I was like not having fun, and it was just so frustrating because I felt so limited. You know, that's the thing about me. I am already a person full of limitations and conditions and things like that. I am already naturally inclined towards that. So the thing I really do need to learn is how to get away from that and embrace more freedom and more error and more room for error and more risk. There is truth to what he said, and I do take parts of that with me, but I also have to be aware of my own personality and my own limitations and how to learn from those. So one way to do that is to paint a giant spindly hand over the crotch of your shorts. Wow. Okay. I love that hand. I think I'll leave it as is for now. Let me do this hand. So if I know that I want the middle finger to come that far, like to there, I kind of start from there. And then there's like the other one, and then it comes down, and then here. So the hand will start there. Yeah. Oh, perfect. The thumb fits in here. So the pointer finger will come up, disconnects around here, and it actually fits much better than I expected. I really like that. It's kind of like the creation of Adam, but like sketchy Duval version. So last, I just need something to fill this space. I think I want to do something with the pink. I came up with a cool design of this woman crouching. This was like the first rough draft, and then I refined it a little bit. So I'm gonna go based off of that and place that here under this eye. So her head will be in this spot. Oh yes, 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 okay. As long as her face looks good, everything else matters kind of less, you know. With her back arched, her leg comes down, her arm comes down here. There we go. With the knee, and her hand is reaching onto her knee. Now I need to do her hair. Just gonna frame her face. I think I might need to strengthen some of the outlines, but for the most part, there she is. Okay, yeah, I think she's done. This is just the front. I am going to paint the back as well, but everything has to dry first. I took a little break. I'm back now. It's nighttime. The sun has set. I came back with a design for the back of the shorts because the front is dry now, so we're all ready to go painting the back. This is what I came up with. I've drawn this kind of deer before with the long legs, and I'll just do it in pink and blue. Hannah Diamond fans, rise up. Let's just get right into it. Start in on the head shape. I rewatched Hereditary today. I realized I haven't seen Hereditary since I saw it in theaters the first time, and that's like the only time I've ever watched it. So there was quite a bit that I noticed this time. The first time I watched it, I was like, whoa, this is wild, and you don't connect everything. And you don't realize how many hints there are. But now, this time watching it, I was like, whoa. It's kind of even more insane on a rewatch. But yeah, I love Hereditary and I love Midsummer. I have this thing with Midsummer where it honestly is sort of comfort movie for me. Especially during university, I would just put Midsummer on and I could rewatch it like at any time. it's kind of like a cathartic thing for me. Like if I'm feeling very anxious, I can watch Midsummer and it kind of helps me release it. Like by the end of the movie, I feel like I worked through something, you know? Hereditary though, I cannot just put that on and rewatch it, whatever. That one really is more of a sit down and watch type movie. Oh my god, the proportions on this are insane. Maybe it won't be that bad actually once I get all of it down. Okay, well here's the deer all painted. What I was going to do was go in with the blue paint and like paint over it. Not the entire thing, but like fixing some of the lines where it needs some help. And I'll try to fix some of the proportion issues. Starting up here at the ear. Yup. Oh my god, okay. See, when you have an idea, you should just go with it because it honestly works. Oh my god, it's already doing more of what I want it to do. You know, the design was looking cute, but now that I'm doing this, it is just taking on a life of its own. This is kind of changing the game. Sometimes I really gag myself. You know what's crazy is like, one, I was gonna plan out my whole design before I even started doing this. Two, I wasn't even gonna do this today. Like, when you give yourself the freedom to just create, it is so insane what you can just like come up with. Like, imagine if I hadn't decided to do this right now, I wouldn't have this design. And I'm obsessed with this. And now this is like rebirth. I can feel it birthing something in me. Okay, well, there is that, and I'm completely obsessed with it. Artistic birth in its purest form. That's what this was. Now we have to wait for this to dry. Oh, actually, so because I have the cardboard inside, it creates like a natural fold, so I can just fold it over. I think she's good now. I'll have something prop them up to dry. And once they are dry, I will be back with a try-on to show you what they look like. Okay, it's the next day. The shorts are dry, the front and the back. And I love how they look. So I've tried them on. Let's get into it. You already know I had to get my big Crocs on for the try-on. So here we are. These are the shoes I wear with like everything, so I had to see what they were giving. Here are the shorts, more importantly. I'm quite obsessed with these. Like, I love how the eyes came out. And like the hands, I think the hands are so cool. Like they're reaching up at each other. The eyes are so like symmetrical, surprisingly. And then we have the girl here. And then of course on the back, we have the deer. And I think it's so cute, especially with the like design that I did, like the pink and then the blue over top of it. I think that's so cute. And yeah, I really love how these turned out. I actually changed my fit. The white shirt before was very like dingy looking. It was giving kind of pajama vibes. And I needed to be mindful of why I was invited to this section. So I had to change into something that looked more like an outfit, you know, and not pajamas. I changed the bag as well because I think this bag goes better like all together with this color story. We're still letting these shine, but like dressing them up a bit so they don't look so sweatpantsy pajama vibes, you know. I love this outfit. Okay, now I'm officially ready to go for the day. So I feel cute in my outfit, ready to go buy some face wash and whatever. Coffee, because I can feel I'm getting a headache, so I need my coffee. If you enjoyed the painting and you like my painted clothing, it's for sale, so let me know. Just send me a message on Instagram and we can work something out. Yeah, I love sharing my clothing art with people. I think it's so fun and I feel happy sharing my art. So thank you for enjoying it and supporting it. And yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for listening, of course. Until next time, goodbye.